Okay, YouTube, everybody keeping up with the V10. Here's the V10 right there, right here, right there. A couple more components right there. It's done. It's all done. It runs great. I'm about to go over everything with you guys, but the swap is something that I think anybody could do, especially if you got a V10. I guess I'll go ahead and pop this hood right here. It took about a month and a half altogether, 2 weeks after pulling the V10. You don't have to switch out the ABS module or the distribution blocks for the brakes or the gearbox, the transfer case or axles, unless you want to, or the dryer for the AC. But you do need everything, and I'm about to show you guys everything. I even switched out, shoot, let me get my keys. Okay, check it out. Even the dash is plugged right in. You know, you got the little cable for your shifter underneath there if you got a manual, not a manual. Just I'll go ahead and turn it over for you. Well, I do want to talk about under the hood. Throttle cable already broke, but I can tie a string there and it goes straight to the gas pedal. No joke, pretty easily until the new one comes in from Mopar. But yeah, every little last tiny thing, radiator, transmission cooler, condenser, everything for the AC, everything, all the electrical, both computers, even the heater core hoses there. Engine mounts. I did bypass that canister down there where it kind of mixes the tranny fluid and coolant to keep them the same temp, because it was cracked when I put it back together. So I just bypassed it out of that hose down there, and it goes right back into there, so it just circulates. But yeah, it was hard. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it was really hard work, especially as quick as I wanted to get it done, because you know, I like driving my truck. I've had this thing for years, you guys know it. But check this out. I even got the V10 exhaust that I had before. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we'll talk about that. It's got the 4-inch exhaust and 5-inch pipe, just like it always has. So there's really no modification there for the exhaust other than following up to the back of the turbo here. But until I get a different intake, I got this guy on there. I might put the factory one back on. But I like how much noise the whistling. I love it. So I'm gonna go ahead and start this thing up. Now I didn't want to take the cowl off and unplug the windshield wiper motor and stuff because I was trying to save time. And I did have to rewire that part back up. So that was on me. That was my own laziness, but I fixed it. And you can see on this truck, it's cut a little bit short right there, but that's okay. Not a big deal. So we're gonna start this up. I have not got the trans temp gauge working because I haven't even hooked it up yet. So it's shows the same mileage this truck did. The gauge cluster has 550,000 miles, but we all know that's not. Engine is resealed, by the way. Engine is completely, oh my gosh, engine is completely resealed. Man, even this hand is, yeah, you'll tear your hands up doing this kind of stuff, that's for sure. But everything's resealed. I don't have any leaks, any weird oil leaks anywhere. Everything's reasonably clean under here. I even cleaned the gas tank. I had to swap the fuel pumps because the long bed gas tank right there would not fit for a short bed. Imagine that. I did switch to the high flow pipes because because I could not fit a diesel one inside that. And I did put the gas, the V10 fuel pump back on that fuel tank there. Okay, without further ado, don't have washer fluid because that's not important. Here we go. Starts right up. Not a single check engine light. Almost can't believe this is what it sounds like now. And yeah, I'm gonna put upgrades on the engine, as much as the trans can take anyway. But yeah, this is it's always been my favorite truck in the world, but now that it sounds like that, it's almost like my favorite truck all over again, I guess. I don't even know how to explain it. I'm gonna go ahead and throw the V10 back in here. I'm gonna go through the transmission for it and have a second truck here. Probably lower it. I'm thinking about a couple turbos, but I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, it's done. I can't believe I did it. And in the future, when my sons see this, I hope they have the opportunity and the heart to do something as awesome as this.